There's insurance stuff, there's medical calls. Sometimes it makes you cry, but then you drink a Coke and move on.
Are you there? Good morning. You say good morning to the people? Say good morning.
Yay!
Do you want to show them your peanut butter toast?
Wave. Oh yes, if you're concerned about if Peter is going to have a concussion or something, it's possible.
Can you see it?
Oh yes.
You can see it? Oh no.
I mean, I can see it. It's barely there. But I do have video evidence of what happened. Let me see if it's a video we can share.
Ollie headbutted me.
Oh no! So sad. Here, buddy. Here, buddy.
Here.
All right, so this morning, in the next hour or two, we need to access my port. I have IVIG today, and I'm still going to the infusion center. Long story, but I'm fine with it. Are you okay?
You all done? All done? All done?
Access my port, go there, and what were the other things today?
Eli and I might go to story time.
Oh yes, told Peter yesterday, I was like, I can't believe I have to miss story time. There's a librarian who does story time on Wednesdays called Fun Time with Mr. Joel. And he does he's an older man. I think he's older than the other librarians, but I don't know that he's a librarian, I guess I'll say. But anyway, they've been doing it outside, the Fun Time with Mr. Joel. And then he'll just walk up and down the aisles of the kids, and when they're doing the different songs, he's just so into it. It's so cute. And when he reads the books to the kids, he walks it around the whole place so every child can look at it. And he'll bring it up close enough and Elijah will reach for the book. It's so sweet. Anyway, I'm missing that because I have to be at the infusion center. And I realized in the future when I'm scheduling appointments and they say, okay, our next open availability is Wednesday at 10 a.m. I'm gonna be like, oh, I have a conflict that day. I can't make that work. Because you know what? I love Fun Time with Mr. Joel. And my baby and my husband. So they're gonna go to that, but they're gonna have fun. It'll be really, really cute. Another thing that we're doing today is making a big pot of chili. I don't know how big, but a pot of chili to feed our friends tomorrow. We have house church, which is midweek gathering. So we are making chili, and I'm excited because Peter made chili a few weeks ago and it was the best chili I've ever had. So now I'm going to learn from him and I'm gonna see how he made it. So that's exciting. Chili, library time, IVIG. I feel like maybe there's one other thing. Look at the calendar. No, maybe that's it. We'll see, but we'll probably go to the park tonight. We've been doing that almost every day. All right, I've got my IVIG bag. Oh. That scared me so bad. I said I've got my IVIG bag and then I thought maybe I forgot the medication because for some reason they send it to my house. I got the goods. All right, I'm heading in.
All other callers, please remain on the line.
Pharmacy calls. I figure I'd double time it.
You have reached the breast pump and gestational diabetes department. If you are calling for any other product line, please press pound.
First place was a no-go. Basically, my insurance isn't being... It's something like a different pharmacy needs to process my Dexcom supplies, but they said that they only work with patients who are on insulin daily. So I will call the next place and see if that works better. So when... I don't know which option it selected because I had to clear my throat and it thought I said a certain number. So I might be getting into a a section of the call center that is not applicable to me.
Currently, all representatives are assisting other customers.
So I like it better when you can just push the number. You don't have to say the number, because if I have to clear my throat, it's going to select the wrong number.
Contact customer service at 1-877.
I decided to just hang up and call again because I don't know what section it put me in.
And accessory products.
And then my IV pump beeped, and I was like, oh no, did it select the wrong number again? Okay, I finished the call. She was super nice, which is so helpful. And it was like, yes, this is the right place for insurance, great. We've got your supply, or we've got the supplies that you need, yes. And then she was filling out like my intake form or whatever, and she's like, are you type 1 or type 2? I was like, well, cystic fibrosis. And it was clear that the form really wanted her to, the form wanted me to fit into one of their boxes, and I do not. I'm not even diagnosed with cystic fibrosis related diabetes, but my blood sugar issues are cystic fibrosis related. So I don't fit into those boxes. I do not. I have heard of other CF patients who have very similar blood sugar issues to me, which is like a bummer, but also kind of comforting that I'm not alone in the weirdness of extreme blood sugar drops and weirdness. But anyway, so I'm done that call. You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm going to open up the Bible app on my phone and read my Bible study for today. I'm thankful that it only took 2 tries to find a pharmacy that will, but let's be real. It's not done until I have the Dexcom supplies on my doorstep. Like, they could still call back and be like, actually, I don't know. We'll see. But I did the call, that's all I can do right now. And doing my IVIG. Gonna move on past the medical calls for now.
Elijah napped on our way over to the library, and I was hoping the timing would work out so that we could go to fun time with Mr. Joel. But Elijah slept through that, and I worked on video editing in the car as we sat in the parking lot here at the library. So once he woke up, we went in and we got some, Mary wanted to try some books. You know, the books that have a CD that go with them and it reads to you. See if you would enjoy that. So I got 3 of those, and Elijah, we read a couple books in there and had a good little library time. Now Mary's finishing up her IVIG and we're gonna go pick her up.
I was just joking with my nurse because she was like, you want a snack? And they have like a little mini fridge and snack stuff over here. So she brought me a Coke and some crackers. And I was joking because that video just went up a couple days ago about when I was at the big infusion center at the hospital. This is like a separate, this is a home care, but I'm at their office. But anyway, we were joking because at the big infusion center, they offered me Coke and then brought me Shasta Cola, the off-brand. So here at this infusion center, we get actual Coke. Pros and cons. Actually, I can't think of a con to be here, except that they can't do one of my medications here. Like my insurance has to run it through the bigger infusion center. It's just part of life, guys. I'm okay with it. There's insurance stuff, there's medical calls. You just gotta do it, do the next thing, and don't let it pull you down. And sometimes it makes you cry, but then you drink a Coke and move on. I didn't cry today, but you know what I mean.
All right, we are home, picked up Mary from IVIG, had some lunch. We got these pre-made quiches. I made like magical fingers for this. Pre-made quiches at Sam's Club, and so good, so good. The crust of it is like a biscuit. It's pretty magical.
Okay, I ended up feeling pretty not great after IVIG. I had a pretty drastic, or I don't know what to call it. I had a bad low.
Low blood sugar.
Low blood sugar, thank you. Anyway, it was 45. I wasn't feeling well.
She started crying.
I was treating it, and anyway, it was troubling, but anyway, I just ended up feeling really exhausted. I don't know if IVIG made me feel that way or the low or whatever. So I pulled out from the freezer a frozen mixture, which was like a Tuscan chicken type thing. Boiled some noodles, made some asparagus. Time to eat.
This looks amazing.
And he's having some lentils and bulgur and red pepper and other things and asparagus and great. Peter mode, and here we go. Part of the low blood sugar thing was that I had to change my transmitter and my sensor today, and the new one hadn't started yet, so I got no warnings, and it was the kind of blood sugar where I didn't feel shaky going down. So I didn't feel shaky at 70 or 60 or 50. It was until I was 45 and I was like, I feel hungry, or I feel weird. I should eat some cereal. And it was while I was eating cereal, I was like, I feel weird. And I finger tested and I was like, I knew I felt weird.
And guys, thanks for coming on our day today. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I know we were gonna make chili. We probably still are, but
I did get the meat out to thaw.
okay, tune in
That's
next
a step.
time. Tune in next time and we'll show you my world famous chili recipe. I have no idea how I made the last batch, so it's always a guess on the next one. All right, good night, guys.